Hello everyone. Today in this video we are going to talk about network marketing. We will learn that what is network marketing, its usage, advantages, disadvantages, its types and other various things related to network marketing. So let's start with it. Let's start with the very basic question that what is network marketing? Network marketing is a business model that depends on person to person sales by independent representatives, often working from home. A network marketing business may require you to build a network of business partners or salespeople to assist with lead generation and closing sales. So basically, network marketing appeals to people with high energy and strong sales skills who can build a profitable business with the modest investment. It is a model that depends on person to person sales of a product or services. So basically, network marketing involves recruiting salesperson who can then do the door to door sales. They recruit the salesperson and give them training so that they can sell their products and services by doing door to door sales sales. So now moving to the next question is how does the network marketing work? Network marketing. In network marketing, companies first recruit a group of salespeople who are passionate about their product. Rather than paying them a salary, companies offer to sell them their product at a discounted price and encourage them to sell it to others for the full market price. Everything they make from those sales goes directly into their pocket. Many of these salespeople or distributors reinvest the money they earn to buy more products, which they go on to sell to even more people, thus increasing their income. Apart from encouraging them to go out and sell the product, companies also encourage their distributors to recruit new distributors themselves. In turn, they will receive a small percentage from each sale made by their recruiters, who are commonly referred to as downline. That's why network marketing is also known as referral marketing, because these recruiters are referred to the company by the primary distributors. So the basic steps that involves that how does the network marketing work is by signing with a reputable company, then working underneath your senior and learning from them or taking tips from them, then knowing about your product and then doing door to door selling or face to face selling, convincing the people to buy the products and services, then make your own team and earn commission on junior sales. Now, moving to the next part is the types of network marketing. So, there are three types of network marketing: single tier network marketing, two tier network marketing, and multi level marketing. The first one is single tier. With single tier network marketing, you sign up for a company's affiliate program to sell their products or services. You do not need to recruit other distributors, and all your pay comes from direct sales. Avon, the popular beauty brand, uses single tier network marketing. Moving to two tier network marketing. Unlike single tier network marketing, two tier network marketing does involve some recruiting, but your pay isn't solely dependent on it. You get paid for direct sales and for direct sales or referred traffic made by the affiliates or distributor. you recruit to work under you. Now, the next type is multi-level marketing. As the name suggests, multi-level marketing is a distribution marketing network that contains two or more tiers. There are two other types of network marketing strategies, that is marketing driven networks and name driven network marketing. The example for the multi-level marketers is Amway, Magnetic Sponsoring, Lula Roy. So, these are the three types of network marketing. In single tier, all your income comes from direct sale, that is no recruitment. In the second tier, two tier, there is direct sale as well as some recruitment as well. You get money or income not only from the direct sales but also get the commission by recruiting the person working under you. And the last one is multi-level. As the name suggests, it contains more than one branches. Like it contains the direct sales, it has the recruitment as well and other branches as well. Now, moving to the other thing is how to succeed in network marketing. These are the four basic steps, that is, find your passion in which you are interested, then choose the right company according to that, put your resources to work, and manage your mindset. So, the first one is finding the right company. To find the right company, you first need to investigate the company. That how old is the company? Is it well established or it is just starting out? How are the company sales? Are they rising or falling? What are the general reputation of the company? Next, you should look up CEOs and other company leaders. Keep the same thing in mind as when you investigate the companies. Is the company leadership reputable and law abiding? If company leaders have been accused of carrying out scams or have had any legal trouble. The next one is investigate the products or services that the company sells. Like, is this product safe? Are the products claim backed up by legitimate research? Would I use this product? Is this product priced fairly? Question your recruiter. Ask direct and specific questions. If you find the answer too vague, ask for clarification. Ask exactly what the company will expect of you. How much are you expected to sell? Read your contract carefully. Don't sign anything right away. Take some time to read over and understand the entire contract. So while choosing the right company, these are the basic things that you have to keep in mind. That first investigate your company, investigate the CEOs, then learn about the products. Then if at the time of interview or at the time of recruitment, ask your recruiter the questions, the doubts you are having, and then sign the contract carefully. Read the contract after reading it carefully. Now, moving to the choosing after the choosing right company, now the step is starting at a company. So, for this you have to choose the right mentor. Like right mentor means someone who is available if you need help, someone who could see yourself working with, someone who will be honest with you if there is something you can do better. Then study your products and know them well. It's your job to sell these products. So you should dedicate yourself to knowing everything about them. You will need to plan how you will pitch the product to potential customers, how to answer any doubts they may have. Attend company meetings and training calls. These will help you make new contacts and learn new skills. So, when you will start at the company, you should choose the right mentor who is there for you, who tells you how you can improve. You should know what is your product, what's its uses. You have to study your products in detail, and you should plan how you are going to sell them to the customers, how you will answer their questions, and attend the company meetings and training calls. By this, you will be able to make new contacts and learn new skills. Now, after you have choose the right company, you have start with the company, you can build your network marketing business. And for this, the basic step repeats that recruit new members. Just like you were recruited to a network marketing company, you will have to recruit to your team if you want to be successful. And you should only recruit those people who you think can be additional value to your team. Mentor your recruits effectively. If recruits are successful, you make more money. So you should be prepared to train them well. Like you were trained well, you should also give training to your recruits. Give your team members good commission. By compensating your recruits well, you are ensuring that they will have a good incentive to sell. That way, they will earn more money for you and for themselves. Consult professionals about your business. Remember, you are responsible for everything associated with running a business, that is tax, laws, etc. So, it's helpful to have an accountant and lawyer on hand to help you manage your business in the most effective way possible. So, these are the various steps to succeed in network marketing. That first, choose, find your interest in what you are having the interest and accordingly choose the right company. While choosing the company, you should investigate its CEOs, study about their products, and ask the question from the recruiters. Then start at that company. While starting, you should choose the right mentor. You should study the products that you are going to sell, and you should take the training meetings and calls. After these two steps, now you can build your own networking marketing business. And for that, you should also recruit the new members, give them training, give them incentives so that they can work more, and you should consult professionals about your business. Now, moving to the use of network marketing. So, manufacturers generally use network marketing in business structures that require multi level marketing. This is because such business models involve a large network of distributors and sub distributors. It is also great use for distributors themselves because they can make an earning from it. Most companies like Amway and Tupperware tie up with people who put in part time work for this. Even in India, many women also become distributors and actively work with manufacturers directly. So network marketing is is of a great use for the manufacturers and also for the distributors. The biggest company that uses network marketing is Amway and Tupperware. They tie up with the people who put in part-time work for doing door-to-door selling. Now, moving to the characteristics of network marketing. Characteristics of network marketing involves direct sales, less or no advertising, self accountability, organizational hierarchy, no fixed salaries, selling philosophy, and other various. So, now let's start with it. The first one is direct sales. Network marketing. Organizations market and sell their product directly and don't make use of any well defined channel of distribution. The responsibility to sell the product is transferred to the non employed individuals who get the commission every time they make a sale. Selling philosophy. This model involves participants to use the selling philosophy of marketing. The main focus is on recruiting and selling as much as you can to earn more commission. System of hierarchy. Suppose a person A has a person B under him. Now A will get the commission whenever he makes a sale and also a part of B's commission when B makes a sale. Now, to earn more money, B will also try to recruit a person C under him and so on. This makes a system a big hierarchy. Next corrective is less or no advertising. Dependency on direct sales help the organization to rely less on advertising as personalized contact have more convincing power than advertisements. Next character is no fixed salaries. This is a commission based network where participants, not employees, are paid commissions to perform the specific task. Last one is the accountability. Everyone is accountable only to himself. The more he sells, the more he earns. So these are the various characteristics of network marketing that involves less or no advertising since they are doing door to door selling, no fixed salaries, commissions are given for the sales, self accountability. Everyone is accountable for themselves. The more they sell, the more they will earn. Direct sales, that is, business depends upon the direct sales. They recruit and sell. Organizational hierarchy. One person works under the other person. The person earns commission on the sales of his own, but also earn the commission on the sale of his recruiter. Selling philosophy. The philosophy that the income is earned just by selling the products. Now, moving to the advantages of network marketing. The various advantages of network marketing are no inventory, low overhead and low startup cost, no employees, no special degrees, unlimited income, time and money freedom, tax advantages, and the ability to leverage. So, there are absolutely no limits on the size of network marketing structure. This happens because companies can tie up with innumerable people to become distributors. Further, distributors can further coordinate with other sub distributors to expand the company's sales. Due to reliable and robust distribution network that engages customers directly, companies do not need to rely on advertising to market their products. That is low cost. The structure of distributors also reduces the profit margin of retailers that companies consider as an expense. These margin gets passed on to distributors and the companies do not have to bear their burden. Another advantage is that companies do not need to spend a lot of money on storage and distribution. That is no inventory. This is because distributors end up bearing these expenses themselves. Finally, this structures allows distributors to earn an unlimited income from their dealings with the company. They can earn an income from their own profits as well as the commissions. So these are the various advantages that involves no employees, no special degrees, unlimited income, tax advantages, low cost, no inventory, and etc. Now, since we have talked about the advantages, so let's talk about the disadvantages. Now, the disadvantages of network marketing are most people don't get rich through network marketing. The truth is that most people don't even make a part time income through network marketing. The problem is that there are no territorial restrictions with most multi level marketing organizations. If you want to be a representative, then pay the fee and you become a representative. This creates competition pockets that, that saturate markets with the representative goods or services and limits profitability. The second disadvantage is most network marketing sales are face to face. Less than 6% of multi level marketing sales occur on internet. In comparison, about 80% of sales happen on face to face meeting. Many people who enter the network marketing field for the first time aren't used to being able to talk to strangers or discuss the pros and cons of their products. That's why a majority of representatives sell to their families and no one else. Third, it takes time to grow. Network marketing might seem like an easy way to make money, but as an independent representative, What you are basically doing is creating your own business without it officially being your own business. You get promotional materials, access to an experienced team, and maybe even a customized website. But the best product in the world won't sell if people don't know about it. It takes time to grow a network marketing presence, just like it does any other business, and that is time some people may not have. The other is there is a lot of rejection involved. Many people will tell you no when you first start network marketing. That negative response is going to continue on and on. The average person who is first getting started with this challenge may have a conversion rate of 1%. For those who get discouraged by such negativity, the rejection can cause a good network marketing opportunity to go away. The second last is there are many network marketing scams. It can sometimes be difficult to determine when something is real or if something is just a scam with modern network marketing. If there is a tangible product or services being sold, then the opportunity is usually safe. If investments are being requested for no real return at all, except for information, then that is something to be avoided. The last one is sponsors aren't always good mentors. It's a dog eat dog world out there, and any new blood coming into a network marketing opportunity is a potential threat. If you are good at sales and are proceeding up the chain of command with your own downline, that sponsor who helped you when you first get started may no longer want to be your mentor. Some sponsors don't even bother with mentorship at all. You don't often get a choice in your sponsor either, which means the success of your business may hang on uncertainties that are outside of your control. So these are the basic disadvantages of network marketing that involve that people don't usually get rich through network marketing. People face very difficulty while selling their products face to face, so they end up selling to their families only and they doesn't grow. People have to face a lot of rejections. There are many network marketing scams and the sponsors who you work under aren't always good mentors. So these are the basic disadvantages. Thank you.